The boy was laying in bed with the covers pulled up to his eyes never leaving the corner of the room. The full moon shone through the window, and the darkness in the most literal sense pulled its tentacles towards him. The boy fancied a low, rustling laughter like dry leaves. And my mother has been late at work for the third day now, and he did not want to disturb her with his childish imagination. You're almost 10 years old, honey, Mom would say, kissing him on the forehead before going to bed, before she started coming home at midnight. Already quite an adult, and if it's completely unbearable, then I leave a night light on the bedside table. Just press a button and no more night terrors. Why she added this, what kind of light flashed in her eyes at the same time, the boy did not know, and it was too early for him to look into the subconscious of an adult. And now, literally 2 hours ago, the bulb in the night lamp burned out, and only the light of the moon somehow dispelled the darkness in the room, cast weak rays on the toys placed on the shelves and stacks of school textbooks. But he could not interfere with the darkness, slowed it down, but did not stop it. The boy stuck his hand out from under the covers and reached for his cell phone. The boy didn't scream because he was brave. That's what Mom said. That's how he felt more confident. But now he was trembling. His fingers did not obey well, and he managed to grab the coveted phone not the first time. The black tentacles were already very close to the bed when the boy finally grabbed what he was looking for. The screen lit up, the flashlight beam turned on and the darkness hissed away. How much is enough? Breathing heavily, the boy turned off the dimming screen function. The battery charge showed 35%, and the socket was too far away. It was necessary to get out of bed, but the boy could not make up his mind to do so. He put the phone next to the back facing up. Let it be so. He did not pay attention to the message that came. I'll be there in half an hour. Mother. She really came in half an hour. She turned on the light in the hallway and listened. Everything was quiet. Not a sound came from the room. She walked to the door and breathed a sigh of relief as she saw the faint light streaming from below. And yet she entered. The boy did not sleep. He looked at her with frightened eyes, and the woman immediately understood everything. It's all right, dear, she said in as firm a voice as she could. The nightlight burned down, didn't it? Nothing. Change the light bulb in the morning. The boy smiled uncertainly. Dear, I have a vacation. She hugged him, pressed him to her. That's why I stayed so long. Now rest. I'll be there. She stroked his head, and, waiting until he falls asleep, turned towards the dark corner. And you, too, sit still, her voice became even harder. And if I find out again that you climbed to my son, the light will seem to you grace.